The Bosnian border city of Bihach is on the front line of Europe's latest refugee crisis. The residents are no strangers to warfare and its effects. The fighting in the civil war here in the 1990s displaced 2 million people. They were demanding their government take action to provide the refugees with humane living conditions. That same night, we found a group of Afghan teenagers huddled round an electric fire at the main station. They told me in graphic detail how Croat border guards had kicked them and beaten them with truncheons. Their mobile phones were smashed and they were forced back into the river that runs along the borderline. One of them had his head held under the water. The line between Bosnia and Croatia is the European Union's longest and most vulnerable external border. Fear is being used to defend it. The refugees call it the game, but it's a brutal game, trying to find the weakest point in a border that stretches for more than 900 kilometers with Croatia. We've found, with local help, this crossing point. You can simply walk through, but you don't know how far you're going to get or what's going to happen to you. The injuries being suffered by the refugees act as a clear warning to others when they return to their makeshift camps. Aid workers estimate there are now 5,000 of them stuck in the limbo of Bosnia. There are shelters for only a few hundred. They've come from Syria, Somalia, Pakistan and Iraq. Most of them said they were trying to reach Germany. Medics working here are angry at the sheer number of victims they're having to treat. They showed me photographs of their wounds. Many, they said, were deliberately inflicted. Charities are providing what help they can, a warm shower once a week, blankets and new clothing to survive the sub-zero temperatures. But they say the European Union has turned its back on their suffering.
Basically, they are paying for it to be done. They just want it to be done in silence. They just don't want the publicity.
Human traffickers are opening up smuggling routes for those who can afford to pay. Refugees stormed border posts last month. They have no money left. They too were beaten back. In the camps, another group of refugees prepare to go out on the game again. Others are bringing back firewood to survive the winter. David Chater, Al Jazeera, on the Bosnian border with Croatia.